What is going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, and today we're reporting in from the mountaintop atop Mount Olympus here, with 25,000 modern soldiers fighting against approximately 7.5 million zombies. Yeah, that's a crazy amount of zombies that are going to be attacking a relatively small number of modern soldiers here, but it should be pretty interesting. So the reason we're doing this battle is we've done modern soldiers versus every Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 army on Mount Olympus prior, and essentially people wanted me to do it again but with zombies. And on top of that, last time around we had them on guard mode. However, this time we have about 10,000 of them at the very top here on hold move mode, and the rest of them on attack mode, meaning they're gonna make their way down the entirety of the mountain potentially, and then maybe get defeated at the bottom of the mountain, but then the zombies still have to go back up the mountain to attack the end point at the top of Mount Olympus. So there is a lot going on in this battle, and it should be amazing. If you guys do enjoy, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications on. We're working our way towards 500,000, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. Either way, let's get into this battle. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alright, so right off the rip here, we do have 87 dead modern soldiers. These poor guys got stuck somehow, spawning at the very bottom of the mountain. Well, not the very bottom. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of mountain to go, but relatively close to the bottom of the mountain. And now they're actually getting surrounded by zombies, so these guys are definitely going to be dying. And there's probably a few more pockets of modern soldiers like those fellas who got spawned in just kind of weird places and are ending up in really bad scenarios right now, and are likely to be going down relatively early. But I'm hoping there aren't too many modern soldiers like that, and most of them spawned in good, decent places where they can end up getting some good zombie kills against these 8 million approximately zombies. Also, tons of modern soldiers up here just firing down, doing a little sniping for the beginning of the battle, which is kind of sick. And I also want to let you know we also have the experimental red water mod on. A lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. Due to demonetization and YouTube and stuff like that, I cannot say the B word. Blood. I think I said it weird enough that YouTube will not care. But yeah, it's an experimental mode where basically it pools up if enough of it is created. So it'll be interesting to see if that'll happen at like the bottom of Mount Olympus, like specifically right here. Yeah, we're already having some crazy little lake river things forming down here, and that could result in some zombie deaths, which would be crazy. And we could also be seeing some crazy zombie deaths from just falling off of the cliff as well, which could be kind of funny to see. It's just zombies falling off the cliffs and dying that way. But as you can see, there's a whole lot of modern soldiers waiting their turn in line here to go get a piece of the action down below, where all of these zombies are culminating and attacking right now. So I do have about 2 or 3 hours before I'm probably going to hit the sack here and go to bed. So we're probably going to do some time lapses during that time and get a good sense of the direction this battle is going. If this is, you know, going to end in a massive L, a massive defeat for the modern soldiers, and it's only going to take a little bit of time, and I totally, you know, underestimated the zombies here, then we'll probably just restart and buff the modern soldiers by giving them even more troopers. But if it ends up being balanced and we end up going through the night, then we'll have, you know, 12 hours of me sleeping and the battle running in the background to come back to and see what's up. So it should be pretty awesome either way. I think we're going to get some awesome stuff. And if we do have to restart the battle, then we'll still have that going on. But I have a feeling this is going to be good. I think 25,000 modern soldiers, with these choke points and things like that, I think they might have a chance of doing it. And not to mention, if the attacking modern soldiers all end up biting the dust here and going down, then there's still 10,000 approximately modern soldiers all the way up here, very much so capable of continuing the battle. And these guys might be able to hold them off at the choke points as they, you know, start defending really, really hard at the very end of this battle. So we could see that happening as well. I'm not entirely sure. But right now, we do have 16,000 dead zombies. That could be less than actual. I'm not entirely sure. You know, some zombies probably have already fallen off of cliffs and things like that. And I imagine, yes, the lakes are growing a little bit down here. They're about like knee height now. Knee height, which is pretty crazy. And that's just only going to continue. So I'm feeling that's going to be a massive lake by the end of this thing. And then this over here, we might end up seeing some pooling down this way. I have a good feeling. Where else? Where else? Oh yeah, over here. For sure. Yeah, for sure there's going to be a lake down that way too. And then, yeah, probably 1 or 2 lakes over here. So that'll be interesting to see. Oh, I bet one forms like right around here. Yeah, look, you can already see it starting to form. Oh yeah, we're gonna see some crazy lakes, I think, during this battle, which should be pretty sick. Oh yeah, we got a little one forming here too. That'll be a good way of just wiping out a lot of zombies without actually having to engage with them during these battles. That's the beauty of that experimental mod, is it? Well, it sometimes does help the attackers and defenders at the same time. You know, it's not always an advantage for the defenders. Like, we've had battles where the defenders end up being up to their heads in red water, which is obviously really bad because they die. So, you know, we've had battles where it's good for them. We've had battles where it's bad for them. It's really dependent on the entire situation. So I'll be curious to see what that situation ends up being in this battle. Either way, I think we should do our first time lapse. And I think we're going to do it like this so we can see both levels where the modern soldiers are fighting against zombies at the same time. Let's run it, boys. Alright, boys, so after that time, looks like the modern soldiers broke through here. Now they're winding down this way. Oh, look at this, they got multiple snipers lined up. That's actually freaking sick, dude. God dang. God dang. And they're moving down here now. Oh, and they joined forces with these guys, and it looks like they also splintered off to go down this way as well. So they're mobilizing in multiple different directions here. Kind of fighting a two-front war. I don't know why I struggled to say war so much right there. But two-front wars, historic. Oh boy! Not exactly the greatest of things to be involved in. Ask a number of generals, especially during the 20th century. So I'm worried about these modern soldiers here, boy. I'm quite worried, but I want to check on these lakes. Oh, look at this one. Wow, it grew to quite a substantial size. I have a feeling it's going to keep growing. However, the zombies seem to have cleared out of that area. Alright, well, that's a bit of a bummer. I was hoping to see some apocalyptic level destruction. Same thing over here. Aw, man. Shucks. They've all moved out. Well then, that's alright. Hopefully, you know, in different other places we'll see something happening. Something occurring. You know what I'm saying? Over here there's not too much going on. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we won't get that lake destruction that we were looking for this whole time. But you never know. There's a lot of zombies to go through. 7.24 million. In fact, that is quite a staggering amount. Is there any leakage going on here? No, not really. Aw, man. Shucks. Oh, over here. Yeah, there we go. There you go. That's up to their ankles. Okay. Could see some craziness there. That would be pretty sick. That would be pretty aight with me. All right, now let's go ahead and run another time lapse here. I'm thinking of this area right here. Yeah, I'll run it here, and maybe we'll end up seeing the modern soldiers going further down here, or they'll stay there. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. In case they do stay there, let's do it like that, you know, I guess. I don't know. Let's leave it like that. Remember to check the stats up at the top right if you're curious about that. But let's run this, boys. Alright gamers, so after some more time there in a time lapse, baby, we end up with 314,000 kills for the modern soldiers and 3,000 modern soldiers killed. However, that's not a completely accurate representation of the battle because there's only 6.8 million zombies remaining, meaning 500,000 have already actually died, meaning that these pools are actually doing something here. And yeah, you can see bodies at the bottom. So, therefore, more zombies are dying to more than just the modern soldiers, which is a very good thing for the modern soldiers and a bad thing for the zombies. It also seems like the zombies keep on migrating to different areas, and so these pools might actually end up being effective throughout the battle during different times when they migrate to and from them. You know what I'm saying? Looks like we have another pretty large pool right here too, which is neato burrito. And then over here, not really seeing any. I just like checking. It's a fun part of the battle, I always think. None over here. I really do like this experimental mode. It's very cool. Yeah, none really over here. Oh wait, what about here? Yeah, actually, this is actually developing pretty high now. Sweet. Okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe that will become effective a little bit later on, and then we're sort of back to where we started over this way. So pretty cool to see that. And then of course we've also still probably got zombies falling off, as is evident by the massive amount of bodies at the bottom of the mountain here. So yeah, some pretty crazy deaths from the environment here. It looks like the modern soldiers have blown past this area, winded down this way. Holy cow, how far have they gone? Whoa, they're all the way down here now. And it looks like the zombies aren't even getting to them over here. Look at this. Wow. That's crazy. The zombies are getting chopped to bits so fast over here. That is nuts. The modern soldiers seem to be milking this. They're not trying to move forward over here. They're just sticking where they are. And I think that's a very smart thing. If the zombies are really just getting stopped in their tracks right there, just stick where you are. Don't keep pushing forward and just take advantage of this. Yeah, this is good stuff right here. I like to see it. Yeah, baby. All right, let's do another time lapse right here. I think this is the prime time for time lapses because this is when we're going to have the most eventful changes during this battle, and it'll be before I go to bed and let the battle run overnight. So this is really our only opportunity. So let's run it. Right then, boys. So it looks like we have 500,000 zombies killed by the modern soldiers now, and another 500,000 killed by the environment. So the zombies are down to 6.5 million. They've lost 1 million in total, which is absolutely cuckoo beans. Cuckoo McBungo. That's crazy. And right now the modern soldiers seem to be still holding that hillside we were just watching, and also still holding this area right here. I'm actually surprised they're still hunkered down right here. I would have thought they would have moved further down, but I guess not. And that might just be because they're using a lot of their soldiers to fire down at this little alleyway here. So they're not getting their concentrated fire down this way, which would probably allow them to proceed farther. But that's okay. I mean, that's still extra kills going out for these guys. And then, is there really any other point of contact? It might just be those 2 points of contact right now. And then we've got all the guys chilling at the very top who are like, yeah, our job's just to hang out here. We're chilling. They're having a dandy old time. Oh yeah, how's the pond doing? The red pond. Red pond looking good, baby. Nice. Grow that sucker. Grow it bigger. Little ponds over there, too. Big old pond over this way. Love to see it. Oh yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great. I'll let this run for a little bit, and I'll probably be back before I head to sleep. And we'll check it out again at that point. But I think I might leave it here just so we can start the recording and see exactly the contrast between what this water level is now and what it'll be in the future. So let's do that. All right, boys. So I think this has increased in level. Oh, it definitely has. Yeah. Wow. Yikers. Either way, still kind of the same deal happening up here. If anything, the modern soldiers have pushed a little bit farther out, which is pretty cool. Oh, modern soldiers going down pretty fast right now. I wonder if it's from over here. I bet it is from over here. Maybe not. Maybe it is from over this way. Huh. Yeah, maybe it's them pushing out. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think some zombies are getting some modern soldier kills over here just because the modern soldiers were a little bit foolish and pushed out. Right now, 2,000 modern soldiers left alive. Sorry, 20,000. 2,000 would be so bad. They would definitely be losing at 2,000. But 20,000 is definitely pretty good. Meanwhile, just under 6 million zombies left alive. So 1.5 million zombies have died at this point in the battle. Very impressive. The modern soldiers are responsible for 1 million of those total deaths, which is pretty good. I think the modern soldiers definitely could have a solid chance of winning this thing overall. So at this point, I think I am going to go hit the hay, and we'll sort of find out what ends up happening in the morning, and we'll find out, you know, how the modern soldiers do in total. You know, do they win? Do they lose? All of that good jazz. And I'm really excited about it. I think it could kind of go either way. Either the zombies are just going to get a massive advantage at some point here. I mean, just based on how many are left alive. Or the modern soldiers are going to continue to just hold strong in these different positions. Not entirely sure, so I think it will take some time to resolve, but we will be here once it finally does. So guys, it'll be literally seconds for you, but I'm gonna go to bed and we'll be back in 10 hours, you know? Okay, boys, it is now the next morning. It has been about 12 hours because I went and had breakfast and things like that. So it's been quite a while here, actually. And it looks like the zombies did end up defeating the boys that were, they were like around here, weren't they? So they defeated them, and now they're sort of streaming upwards. And it looks like the modern soldiers are sort of defending just at the tops here. They're doing a full-on defense with their defensive troopers. Whoa! I was not expecting this. That is insane. How long has this defense been going on for? They made a mountain on top of the mountain. Brother. Bruh. That's crazy. So these guys down here must have been defeated, but not before getting a bajillion kills. Look at that. Wow. Holy smokes. This lake down here is pretty big now, too. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my dang. Holy cow. Wow, that one's pretty big. That one's pretty big. Wow. Just overnight, craziness ensued. This is pretty freaking awesome. Wow. Okay, wow, look at all the dead here. Just, these are all dead. No, those are alive. Never mind. Scratch that. These guys are waiting to get up. I see. Oh my god, absolutely insane the progress that has been made here. Wow, holy cow, I was not expecting that. That's crazy. So, the dog's scratching himself in the background. There's 300,000 zombies left alive. Not a lot. And 6,400 modern soldiers left alive. But the modern soldiers like aren't dying at all, it seems, right now. So they could easily still win this. Why don't we go ahead and do a time lapse of these guys right here, I suppose, holding this little cliffside. I think that could be interesting. So let's run that. Alright, no zombies are really coming down this avenue anymore, where we were doing a little time-lapse there. But they do still seem to be coming all the way up the top here. Quite a bit. Quite a number of them. So I think we're just going to let this roll until the end of the battle here and, you know, see what happens at the bitter end. I think it's going to be a modern soldier victory, pretty much. I don't think there's any question of that, so let's just let it run, boys, and I'll see you at the ending here. Alright, there's only 100,000 zombies left, and they're very much so trickling in now. Yeah, this is a major victory for the modern soldiers. They won outright here. They haven't even lost a soldier in forever. So we're just gonna nuke the end of the zombies here for fun. Let's do it, baby. Select the nuke. There it is. Okay. Ready, boys? Bada boom! Yes! The nuke! The power of the atom! Beautiful! Killed some modern soldiers as well. The mountain did not cover them as well as I would have thought. Either way, guys, that's going to be about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was a fun one. Please be sure to hit that like button if you did, subscribe with notifications on if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. Either way, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.